Great in front by a head. Unshaded is right at his throat latch as they come to the mid-stretch marker. Commendable on the outside third. Dixie Union is fourth. 1 furlong to go. Albert the Great, unwavering determination under a hustling Jorge Chavez. On the outside, Unshaded giving his best with a final lunge as they come down to the line. Here's the finish. Unshaded has nipped.
Inside a week in fifth as the field turns for home. It is E. Dubai in a pull-out drive to hold off Point Given. Those two will come to the 8th pole together. It's nip and tuck with the furlong to go. 8 Valentine and Belleville. It is Point Given who has wrested a narrow lead. E. Dubai fights on but grudgingly gives way to Point Given. Point Given pulling away to win through the stretch by 3, and no doubt about it, the king of the 3-year-olds.
And then it's Quest running in third. Puzzlement is fourth on the far outside. Like a hero putting in a bid toward the rail. 1 furlong to go here in the Travers. Medaglia d'Oro and Jerry Bailey is asking him for everything he has. Repent is full out on the outside. 100 yards from home. Medaglia d'Oro digs down. Repent surges at the wire. Medaglia d'Oro wins the Travers Stakes by a hard-fought neck over Repent.
They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. 3 of them doing battle now. 10 Most Wanted and Peace Rules. They're head-to-head. Strong Hope couldn't keep up with them. There's 1 furlong to go, and 10 Most Wanted has taken the lead. Peace Rules fighting on gamely, but he's dropped a length and a half behind. Strong Hope comes home weakened, and they're down to the finish. And Pat Day, patiently, with 10 Most Wanted, comes off the pace to win by 5. Peace Rules was...
Birdstone up for the lead. Birdstone in front. Purge is battling with him. On the outside, the close edge. Eddington is fourth at the rail. Birdstone at the 8th pole with the lead. The close edge takes it to him. Zeno 1-2 with the 16th to go. And little Birdstone digs down. The close edge could not get to him in the darkness at Saratoga. Birdstone has won.
He's fourth, 5 lengths from the lead. The field turns for home, and it's Flower Alley. Flower Alley who wrestles that lead away from Bellamy Road, who's battling out gamely, just a neck behind. It's Flower Alley in front. Bellamy Road is second by 3. Roman Ruler is third. Don't Get Mad is fourth. Flower Alley is the winner of the 136 Travers Stakes. A decisive victory over Bellamy. Going to take another run at them as they turn for home. And the stage is set in the Travers. Bernardini has turned back. Bluegrass Cat at the 8th pole. Bernardini is pouring it on and he's pulling away. Bluegrass Cat has been left in his wake. And on the outside, Dr. Pleasure, he's an old salt. Bernardini, brilliant once again. And he bounds home to an effortless victory in the late stages here, defeating Bluegrass Cat by almost 8 lengths. Who rolls up to him, and at the top of the stretch it is Street Sense and Grasshopper, and they hook up here, coming into the final furlong. Grasshopper is a stubborn foe for the Derby winner. Street Sense is full up. They're still head-to-head for the lead. Street Sense in a desperate struggle here with Grasshopper. Street Sense and Grasshopper under the line, and Street Sense. Quarters for Colonel John, tight quarters for Macho Uno. He had to check sharply on the outside. Harlem Rocker and Mambo in Seattle. 1 furlong to go, wide open. Here's Colonel John, short lead. Mambo in Seattle runs at him. A 16th from home. Colonel John digs down. Mambo in Seattle surges. It's going to be a photo finish in the Travers. Too close to call. Turns for home in the Travers Stakes. Summerbird is the leader. Kensai giving way toward the inside. Warriors Reward. Hold Me Back is there. Charitable Man comes on through. Quality Road fights on with a furlong to go. The Belmont winner to catch. It is Summerbird. The lead's 3 lengths. Hold Me Back running out of racetrack. The winner of the Travers. And the Belmont is Summerbird. Hold Me Back was second. Quality Road was third. Charitable Man was fourth. Super Saver down toward the inside. 3/16 from the line. Miners Reserve of Fleet Express comes on through between horses. Fly Down comes charging on the outside. 1 furlong to go. It's a Fleet Express. A Fleet Express with a narrow lead. Fly Down is surging down to those two. A Fleet Express and Fly Down. It's desperately close. It is too close to call. It is Rattlesnake Bridge is there. J.W. Blue on the far outside. They're coming into the final furlong. Stay thirsty, 2-length lead. Rattlesnake Bridge is second. J.W. Blue on the far outside. Ruler on Ice down toward the rail. They're coming down to the finish. Stay thirsty. Rattlesnake Bridge chasing him home. But the Travers goes to Stay Thirsty. Turns for home. And Alpha comes up on the far outside, charging after that lead. And down on the inside, it's Golden Ticket. Golden Ticket in with a huge upset chance here with 1 furlong to go. Alpha is a full out second on the outside. Fast Falcon coming on. Can Alpha catch Golden Ticket? Golden Ticket, Alpha. Fast Falcon on the outside and Anakin. And here's the wire. It is. Oh, it's too close to call. Did it?
And now, and at the top of the stretch, it is Orb down toward the rail. Moreno finding on the outside. Romance is third. Will take charges fourth. Moreno and Orb head to head. Talisman is coming on the scene late. And then it's Will take charge. Moreno and Orb as they come down to the finish. Will take charge with the late surge. Will take charge is surging. And it's a photo finish. It's too close to call. Will turns for home. Top of the stretch. Bayern coming up empty. Not wicked strong. He's got the lead. And Mr. Speaker gonna try to take it to him. V.E. Day late on the scene. Totalist down toward the inside. Coming to the final 16th. It is still wicked strong. But here comes V.E. Day with a final try. Who will win the Travers? It will be too close to call. V.E. Day surging.
American Pharoah has lost the lead at the top of the stretch. Frosted on the outside is now in front, but American Pharoah is battling on from the inside. He's showing all this fight with 1 furlong to run. And here on the far outside comes Keen Ice with a late threat. American Pharoah put away Frosted. He has to deal with Keen Ice. Keen Ice has got him. Keen Ice has won the Travers over American Pharoah. Next, Exaggerator is coming wide as they come to the top of the stretch. It is Arrowgate and Mike Smith. Oh, they've opened up a 6-length lead here with 1 furlong to run. They've left the field reeling behind. American Freedom and Gunrunner are fired behind Arrowgate. What a commanding performance he won. And it's West Coast. IRAP confronts him. Gunavera comes up on the outside of them, and Taproot is fourth. Furlong to run. Mike Smith getting all from West Coast as he clings to the lead from Gunavera. IRAP is third on the inside. Taproot is fourth. It is West Coast, and he keeps on rolling. And West Coast goes wire to wire in the Travers. It was Gunavera second. IRAP was stretch, and it's Catholic Boy. Catholic Boy has taken the lead on the outside. Mendelssohn is full out toward the rail. It's 5 lengths back to Bravazzo, who's now third. Then Vino Rosso and King Zachary on the outside. They're coming down to the 16th pole. Catholic Boy is pulling away. He's so impressive today, the others didn't even have a prayer. Catholic Boy rolls in the run. Happy Travers. Full out drive, mucho gusto. Code of Honor is gaining ground on the far outside, and Dorst is coming down the center. Owendale in highest honors too. They're into the final furlong. Code of Honor, mucho gusto, and Tacitus. Code of Honor has taken the lead, and Code of Honor and John Velasquez have won the run. Happy Travers. Tacitus was second.
Down towards the rail, and Tiz the Law has the lead at the top of the stretch. It is Tiz the Law in front with 3/16 to the finish. Tiz the Law has a 4-length lead. He's left the others behind. It's Tiz the Law. He won the Belmont Stakes. He's going to win the run. Happy Travers. And now it's on to Kentucky as the favorite in the Derby. Here he is, Saratoga's hometown hero, Tiz the Law. Essential Quality, and now their heads apart as they head for home with the roar of the Saratoga crowd. It is Essential Quality on the outside of Midnight Bourbon. The two of them are right together inside the 8th pole. Essential Quality narrowly. Midnight Bourbon continues to battle on. They're coming down for the finish. It is Essential Quality and Midnight Bourbon. Essential Quality has won the Run Happy Travers. He won the 53rd Run Happy Travers. Here is Epicenter now to take over the lead. Cyberknife is down at the rail and racing in second. Sandin has now moved into third. They pass the 8th pole. It is Epicenter in front, and he is at the top of the 3-year-old class. Epicenter won the Jim Dandy, and he backs it up with a very top-notch finish in the Run Happy Travers.
The stretch, Scotland, Arcangelo. In between them, it's Tappet Trice. Forte still 5 lengths back in Disarm, trying to come through a narrow opening as Arcangelo has opened up a 3-length lead, and it's the Belmont winner in charge. Disarm gets loose late and is coming with a menacing bid. It's Arcangelo and Disarm 1-2. Arcangelo, another Travers for Javier Custom. 3 there at the top of the stretch, and Fierceness takes command. Sierra Leone is coming with his run on the outside of Torpedo Anna, who's currently second. They're in the final furlong. Johnny V asking Fierceness for everything he has. 3-length lead. Torpedo Anna running her heart out and coming with every stride. Fierceness, Torpedo Anna in an absolutely dramatic conclusion. The champ is back. Bracket Buster on the inside, and Sovereignty and Bracket Buster a long way back to Magnitude in third. They're in the final furlong, and we are witnessing greatness. Sovereignty pouring it on, and for the first time since 1995 we have a Kentucky Derby, Belmont and DraftKings Travers winner as Sovereignty rolls home to win.